Hey everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinsel.
And we are going to be previewing the Bristol Dirt Race. Guys, this is the first time that we have seen the NASCAR Cup Series run on dirt. It's been the first time in over 50 plus years that the Cup boys have ran on dirt, and they decided to do it on Bristol Motor Speedway. A lot of mixed emotions with everything, but it is happening this weekend.
I just feel bad for the boys back at the Fat Shop because, oh boy, they're in for some torn up race cars come Monday.
Well, they're not going to be using these cars up until next year because these are totally different bodies on the cars.
I still feel bad for them, though. This is going to be a big chunk of money down the drain right here.
Yeah, I feel bad for the team owners. Like, you think Daytona's a drop in the bucket. Uh-oh, here we go again.
Right?
Yep. We will have to see, boys. All right, so let's get into the Truck Series race. It will be the Pinty's Dirt Truck Race. It will be an 80-mile race. Stage 1 will be 40 laps. Stage 2 will be 50 laps. And the final stage will be 60 laps for a total of 150 laps. Last driver to win on dirt in the Truck Series was Stuart Friesen at Eldora in 2019. We got a bunch of notables in this race, a bunch of Cup Series guys. We got Daniel Suarez in the 02 Young Motorsports truck. Chase Briscoe will be in the 04 for Roper Racing. Bubba Wallace will be in the 11 for Spencer Davis Motorsports. Kevin Harvick will be in the 17 for DGR Crosley. Myatt Snyder will be in the 33 for Rayom Brothers Racing. Ryan Newman will be in the 39 Diversified Custom Concepts truck. Kyle Larson will be in the 44 truck for Nice Motorsports. Truex Jr. will be in the 51 for KBM. And Jessica Friesen, Stuart Friesen's wife, she is a renowned dirt racer. She will be in the 62 truck for Halmar Friesen Racing. So, guys, I know we don't have any stats to kind of back us up with Bristol Motor Speedway, but who is your pick to win this race on Saturday night?
First off, holy, that is a lot of notables. That's like a half the field.
Yeah, you think people get pissed off when Kyle Busch runs his truck races? Now we got like 12 Cup drivers in this one. Oh my God, it's going to be nuts.
Absolutely. They just want to get their practice in for the Cup race because, you know, most of them, they haven't ran on dirt in probably 20 plus years or something like that. So, yeah, a lot of practice for these guys. But, Mike, let's start it off. Who is your pick to win this race for the Truck Series?
All right, guys. My logic on this is I think the long-term Truck Series regulars who are used to Eldora will be a little bit of an advantage. And I think your Cup guys that are dirt guys are going to be at an advantage too. But let's be honest, there's one guy who's basically Jesus on the dirt, and he goes by the name of Kyle Larson. So that's who I'm picking to go to victory lane.
Yeah, pretty solid pick right there. I'm going with Bubba Wallace to win this race. For those of you who don't remember, Mr. Bubba Wallace won at Eldora back in 2014, back when he was driving for KBM down in the trucks. Kyle Larson has a tendency to run the high line at these dirt tracks, and he likes to tear shit up. He did that in a couple of Eldora races, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it again. And screw it, it's a dirt race. You don't know what's going to happen. Give me Bubba Wallace to win this race.
Not a bad pick at all. All right, guys, so I am going to go with Chase Briscoe. He's going to be in the 04 for Roper Racing. He's won at Eldora back in 2018. He's a pretty damn good dirt racer if you want to look at his stats and his background. So I'm going to look for that for Chase Briscoe, the Cup rookie, to get it done down in the Truck Series.
Not bad either. Another real big dirt guy.
Absolutely. All right, guys, and now let's get into the Cup Series race on Sunday afternoon. It is the Food City Dirt Race. It is 133 miles. Stages 1 and 2 will be 75 laps each, and the final stage is 100 for a total of 250 laps. Guys, we finally get practice and qualifying back. I know it's at the Bristol Dirt Track, but we get to see practice, qualifying, and we even get to see some heat racing as well. Something that is, huge in the dirt racing world. I think that's going to be really awesome to see some heat racing.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to get back to a little bit of normality when it comes to practice and qualies. And I'm really excited to see the heat races, see how this works too. As cautious as I am about how this race is going to go, there's a lot of these kind of elements that make it super exciting too. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing some of these practices and heat races.
Absolutely. And notable in this race, we got Stuart Friesen coming up from the Truck Series to run the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. Nick, how does it feel to have a Spire Motorsports car that could possibly win this race?
No, I'll see it when I believe it, man. Don't get me going, man. Don't get me going.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I brought up the Justin Haley win, hasn't it?
Yeah, I had to bring it back up. Come on, man. We can't go a few weeks without bringing that up.
I love it.
And we got some drivers who are in this Cup field who have won at Eldora in the Truck Series. We got Austin Dillon, Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, and Stuart Friesen. So, guys, who is your pick to win the Cup race at Bristol on dirt on Sunday? I mean,
you got Kyle Larson, you got Christopher Bell. If maybe those two have a problem, I don't know. I'm gonna go Ricky Stenhouse Jr. to win this race. Like I said, the dude's got dirt background. He ran the Chili Bowl this past year. He's ran it the past couple of years. If Larson and Bell have problems, you just don't know what's gonna happen in this race because you got a bunch of guys out there who really don't have dirt experience that can just wreck them. It's going to be a show, so it's going to be, but it'll be entertaining if you like wrecking cars. So give me the 47 house. Like, you can literally draw a name out of the hat here because you just don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, I'll drink to that pick. That's a pretty good pick. That's actually the way I was leaning too, but I'll just switch gears just a little bit. I do tend to agree with Nick that, with the field size and stuff, I just don't know how logical it is to pick some of these the guys that are like your Kyle Larsons and all at the Cup level. I'm going to go with a guy that's had a sneaky good start to the year. We talked about him a little bit earlier. I think he owns a dirt team too. I know he's run some dirt stuff, I think in late model or super late model. I'm going to go with the 3 of Austin Dillon getting to victory lane.
Not a bad pick. He won a few of the dirt national races at Bristol, so he's got a lot of practice.
Yes, sir. Like I said, I think he's one of those guys, everyone's looking at Larson and Bell and some of these guys. AD's a nice little dark horse here.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So for my pick to win the race on Sunday, I got to go with a guy who has actually won on dirt in the Truck Series. I'm going to go with Mr. Bubba Wallace getting his first ever career win. First win for 2311 Racing.
Listen. Nuts. I think that would be awesome, but the problem with that would be, he only got his win because it was a dirt race then.
Yeah,
haters gonna hate, man. Haters gonna hate.
Yes, sir. I'll agree with that, though.
If you're making noise, you're just doing the right thing. Now, come on, Bubba, get that win on Sunday and shut those haters up, man.
Hell yes.
This is just gonna be so crazy because we just don't know what's gonna happen, man. This is a lot of cars on the racetrack. And for 250 laps around here, good Lord. Like, I don't know what to think about this. I really don't. It's going to be funny to see some guys struggle, like a Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, a Denny Hamlin. Like, what if one of those boys gets lapped? Then people are just going to be like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's just going to be so crazy. I expect Larson and Bell to be up there, but they aren't the only 2 guys on dirt that know how to get it done. Ryan Newman on dirt, Stenhouse on dirt, Austin Dillon on dirt. You just don't know what's going to happen. So it's definitely going to be entertaining, but I still think it's going to be a show and half the field will wreck.
Yep. I mean, who really knows what's going to happen until that green flag waves on
Don't fix
Sunday
something that's
afternoon?
not broke. That's all I have to say. Don't fix something that's not broke.
I'll
Well,
just say this. I think it would be hilarious if somebody that has like zero dirt background, like Kevin Harvick or something, won. Who I don't know what he did, racing growing up. I don't think he has much of a dirt background. I could be wrong there, but I think we all know it's probably been a long time since he raced anything on the dirt. So I think it'd be funny, like him or somebody along those lines goes out and wins. It's like all we're doing is talking about these dirt guys, and then somebody with like zero dirt background goes out and wins somehow.
like
I mean, it's just going to be like when they talk about the road course ringers whenever they came out to Watkins Glen or Sonoma. Like, Boris said isn't going to win a goddamn cup race. Like, come on. I mean, it might end up like that. Who knows?
don't
You
do my
could see
boy
someone.
Boris like that. Don't do my.
You could see someone like Kevin Harvick or Cole Custer, someone who doesn't really have that much of dirt background going win on Sunday.
Watch Kevin Harvick, who hasn't won a race all year yet. Watch him get his first win on the dirt. That would be nice.
Man,
Watch like
I'm all for buying that race win diecast. That's going to be dirty.
watch like an Anthony Alfred win this race, or like BJ McLeod Motorsports wins this race.
Hey, man, that's your boy. Come on, man. BJ, come on.
He's not racing, though. They got some dirt guy racing it for him.
Nah, probably smart.
BJ don't want that smoke, man.
No.
He don't want that dirt, that's for sure.
All right, guys. So before we head to Bristol on dirt, you guys got anything else to add before we end the show?
Expect the unexpected. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, we have no idea really what to expect or what we're really going to see on Sunday. So when it comes to this preview and picking drivers, guys, your guess is as good as ours. So let's see what happens.
They might have a good shot at winning.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in to the Stock Car Spectacle. Make sure to like our video, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notifications whenever we upload new content. Again, make sure to check out our merchandise on Spreadshirt.com. We'll have the link below. Make sure to follow me, Nick, and Mike on Twitter, along with the Stock Car Spectacle accounts for weekly updates. Tune into our shows this week with Kinzel's Classroom, our Atlanta review, and the Gambler's Picks. Make sure to check out Koto's Mojo with me, Adam Cornwell, and Patrick Koto as we give you weekly sports updates. You can find it on all podcast platforms. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy Bristol.